Hello. Not too many goofs to make up for yesterday, just a couple. The board is a little damp. I hope you don't, the reflection isn't too bad. The weather has been so warm that it's way warmer outside than here. Anyway, yesterday I mentioned in Latin, this is Latin, that if a verb ends with an NT, that indicates plural. Well, it indicates third person plural. First person plural, for example, would be different. So it's not only plural, it's third person plural. All right, the text goes on, and it goes like this. Odie puelle non sedent. Well, odie is a new word, and it means today. Today. Call it an adverb, I guess. Here it works like an adverb. That's where you should put it. And dia, buenos dias, in Spanish, dia, that might help to remember. Odie puelle, it's plural, the girls, non sedent. Well, here's a new word, not. Now see, hopefully by now you're figuring this out, that today the girls, in English we have to use the word do. Or we could say are not sitting, we could say that. Or we would say do not sit. But that word do, when I go to teach English in German, for just a little bit on this course, I'll have a lot to say about the word do. They sit. See the NT? They sit. Literally, today girls not sit they. But you have to adjust it. Sed is a conjunction. It means but. S-E-D, but. In agris ambulant. Now sed, I think it's interesting that it doesn't seem to have anything to do with sed in Spanish. It's pero. In Portuguese it's mas, in French it's me, in German it's ave. I don't know why that would be, but anyway, in agris, agris is fields. Call it a noun. It may be singular, maybe, I'm not sure about that actually. But anyway, call it a noun, fields. And this, I like to stop to see if the kids can, well, what I'll say to them, hey, if you study farming at a university, they're not going to call it farming, what are they going to call it? And a kid can say agriculture. Well, you see, there's that difference in vocabulary. You sound better educated or somehow smarter if you use Latin words as opposed to farming, which is not Latin. It's the culture of fields. It's the care of fields, agriculture. But in fields, ambulant. Well, they do something. This is a verb, and I don't know if you've noticed yet, but in Latin often the verbs come at the end of the sentence, but they can really be anywhere. They walk. They amble. We do have the English word amble, but 8th grade vocabulary, I cannot assume that the kids would know that. They might know an ambulance, which does the walking for you. Or if somebody is ambulatory, they are able to walk. They might know that. But anyway, walk. Puelle cantant. The girls. See, by now you should be able to put this together. You haven't seen cantant yet, you've seen cantat. But it's they, they're doing it, so this is plural. The girls sing. Quod, you have that already, because late sunt. You have all of these. Because they are happy. And now the they comes from the fact that it ends with an NT. You do not have to put the pronoun in there. It's like Spanish that way. They are happy. Notice that this is the plural ending. Brevi tempora, brief. Or short. Think of sometimes guys' underwear is called briefs. They're shorts. Tempora, time. Think of the tempo in music. What is the tempo? What's the time? If something is temporary, it's just for a certain time. Now the ending makes it so this would be understood as in a brief time. Brief time. Or maybe shortly. This little book that I praise so much, in some ways I think it could have been better. I think it maybe could have been better. I think they might translate this as, oh, and there's the Isbin. If any of you have decided, oh yeah, I want to get that book, well, there it is. I think it could have been better. I think they translate that as soon. And why? You can learn 3 things instead of 1. In a brief time, Cornelia defessa est. She is something. She is something. Tired is the way this is translated. Tired. That's okay. Non iam ambulat. Not now she walks. To make that English, we would have to say she does not walk now. Sed sub arbores sedet. But under a tree, she sits. All right, that's it for Latin. I'll go on to Shakespeare.